So I have a lot of things to do today, right?
Yes. I made a list for you in my mind, but now I gotta like either write it out or bug you all day. I've been telling him, you need to get the car seat in the car for the baby. This is the baby one. And then we upgraded Lila's because Lila was sitting in one of those traditional ones, which they do have them so you can like grow into them, but her harness is becoming very uncomfortable. So I'm like, I think it's time that she uses the actual seatbelt, and this chair allows for you to use the actual seatbelt and she can buckle herself in, because that is super important. She knows how to buckle because she always like, when we go to the grocery store and I haven't left the house in forever, I'm like, can I go with you and just not leave the car? And then when we're just sitting there waiting for him, she jumps in his seat and she plays, and she's putting the seatbelt on. So I know she's capable of doing it, but with the harness, she needs help. Like with the newborn, I want her to be able to buckle herself in easily. So I was looking for quite a while to find one I really liked, and I really like this one. I like the option of the legs having a little bit more cushion. You can zip this off, which is nice. I made sure I bought one with a easy zip off because she throws up with long distance drives, and I don't know how many times she's thrown up in the car, and then I have to like strip the seat, which takes forever, and if I can't take something off, I have to sit there and literally rub it by hand. And obviously you know how bad throw up smells once you've rubbed it for a while. So this is nice that I could just zip it off.
Because even the other seat that we have, we just strip it off and put it in the wash.
Yeah, but then you forget how you put it, like how it came off, and then you're sitting there for like a whole 2 hours struggling to put it back on, which
take
is
a
really
photo.
Annoying. But even if you take photos, they start to get confusing because like this strap goes there and that latch goes like this, and it's annoying. She has her own little compartment, which she loves, and she's already putting stuff in it. Oh my goodness. Silly girl. So he has to install both of these today in case baby arrives. I wanted to do a video on home birth preparation for everyone who's also having a home birth. If you're not having a home birth, then obviously
Preparations.
preparations, you know, because you never know. We're gonna go to the birthing room. So number one, let's just go over finding a good spot in your house for birthing. And a good spot means in a convenient location, a comfortable location, and also a place where you can darken if you need darken. When we pull this drape down, it gets really dark in here, so if we don't want the sunlight coming in, and I happen to go into labor during daylight, which it's not a huge chance. We asked, what is the chance of going in labor? And the body naturally wants to do it at the end of the day, like when the day has settled.
Well, she said
Dark.
because the animals too, they do it at night because predators can see you giving birth.
There's less chance of predators and all this stuff, so your body naturally will go into it once it's like, I'm relaxing, I'm at home, I'm comfortable. So it happens mostly at night, but in case the sun decides to come and you don't want the light, it's annoying you, it gets dark in here. Another convenience is we have access to water, which is important. That way they can control the water temperature for our pool. And then also just convenience, as in, is the kitchen available? Are they gonna, how hard is it for them to get there? Because if I did it upstairs in my bedroom, imagine somebody feeling hungry or the midwife feeling hungry, she's less able to come down and just grab a snack, whereas here it's like everything will be available in the kitchen and they can snack as much as they want. Which takes me to two, your pool. You gotta inflate your pool and make sure it stays inflated for at least 24 hours. This has been 2 days.
It kind of took forever to do it.
Yeah, the midwife, she came and did a home visit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And said, when I leave, fill up the pool, make sure there's no holes or
Took
tears.
a week and a half.
We just did it like 2 days ago. It's fine, no tears, no nothing. So ask for the pool ahead of time. If they're not offering it to you and you are doing a home birth, make sure that you have access to it ahead of time. Mine did the home birth and dropped off a lot of the stuff necessary. Now, our first midwife, she failed at this part really bad, and it was extremely inconvenient. She didn't bring a hose with her, and then she put it on us like, well, you didn't buy one. I was like, why would I buy a hose for a pool that I'm renting from you that I will never use again? Why would I do that?
One in a lifetime. You're gonna do it.
You need to supply everything if you're charging me $100 to rent a pool. Like, it's common sense, right? So she didn't bring anything, and he had to literally bring pots of water, hot water, to keep the water warm for like,
fill that.
how long?
Like 2 hours.
Oh my God, it was so annoying. So she didn't bring everything that was necessary. Our midwife brought the pump, brought this. She brought adapters because we are going to be using the dishwasher, what is it?
Washer.
The laundry, the water thing. Because we have a sink in the laundry, but it doesn't have a utility faucet thing, so it won't work with this. So just make sure you know what's going to happen, the plan with the tub. How are we getting water? Is the thing long enough? He measured to the laundry room. Is the hose long enough to reach? Super important stuff. She dropped off her stuff. So putting that aside, her baggie, which she has to do the
home birth certificate,
the test, the home birth certificate, Social Security, the test for the foot. What is it? Like where they draw the blood.
Yeah. Okay.
That one's super important for me because I'm being negative blood, and she needs to figure out if the baby has my blood or his blood. And depending on what the blood is, I need a shot that protects my body. Or it's confusing. Look up B negative if you don't know what it is. All my other moms who have it understand what it is. Another thing, just in case, this is a sheet she has. If your midwife doesn't provide you with a sheet, make your own sheet. This sheet pretty much will be placed on the door. It has your name, your address. It has a couple points. Is the car in good condition? Is the gas tank full? Emergency hospital bag for mom and baby. Childcare with kids, get a child's bag ready. Who are the kids staying with? Where are they going to stay? These are all important things in case of an emergency, which doesn't always happen. And then two, this one, it's not necessarily, it doesn't have to go on the door, but somewhere visible, maybe like, where everyone can see it, where it has a Wi-Fi password. It tells them where to park, whether they can park in the driveway or on the street, where can they put their equipment. We have a table set, it's not set up, but we have a table in the hallway in case we need extra, and then a table here. We already told her she can put it in either place. Do you have snacks, drinks, things available? We already started getting that stuff. So like I'll have like oatmeal for them with like peanuts, and then there's cereal, and then we always load up on eggs because it's easy, quick to make. Who doesn't know how to make eggs, right? If they gotta make themselves something. And then where they can put their stuff, just things like that. That's important in case of an emergency. Then you gotta have your bag ready. And in your bag, it's pretty much a checkoff list that she's also, I'm hoping your midwife will give this to you as well, tells you everything you're gonna need. And you want it all in one place because the last thing you're gonna be thinking about is, oh, where's this, where's that? Even as much as garbage bags. You don't wanna have to
we're good at that.
know where to go look for it, or, like I'm incapable of telling someone where to find something, so that becomes kind of annoying. So you wanna have everything ready. Even your maxi pads, super important, because as soon as she stitches you, you go to the bathroom and she'll talk about how to clean yourself. You'll get into your pads, your lovely pads, and all that fun stuff. So that you want to have available. I have a bag here, and this is all baby stuff. So I got diapers. We got this little bulb syringe. I got change for me, bra, underwear. I'm probably just gonna stay in a bra and underwear. I honestly only put on pants for you guys for this video, but I haven't been wearing pants at all. So I've got everything. We need to check his temperature the first 24 hours and make sure that he doesn't get a fever or anything. So all his stuff is in here, some clothes, hats, just things like that. And then by the door, I have another bag.
No, it's not there. It's in the car.
Oh, you put it in the car. Every time we leave the house, we put it in the car just in case something happens while we're in the car. So it has extra blankets, lots of blankets because it's cold right now, towels. In case I were to birth him in the car, we have enough to keep him nice and warm, clothes, all the necessities we need. So make sure you have a to-go bag in case of an emergency. They don't happen often, but just in case. Now, excuse me, when you pick the room, consider that your midwife may not want you to walk too much after giving birth, and you're gonna want to rest, so you need a quick spot. So I'm gonna literally step out on towels, get dried down, come here. She's gonna stitch me if I tear, go to the bathroom and come back. Get your area set up. So for us personally, we have this little mattress topper, and what we did was we have 2 sheets and then 2 plastic, what are they called?
Liners. Yeah.
Liner thingies. So it's 1 plastic, 1 fitted sheet, another plastic, fitted sheet. So if we get anything, any blood, or it gets messy, we take the first one off, we take the plastic off, and we have another clean one on the bottom. That's how you want to prep even your sofa. So if you're doing your sofa,
or even your bed,
you want to do your sofa. Yeah, if you're birthing by your bed too, you can do that. You want to put a couple layers, that way you don't have to worry about changing the sheets or washing the sheets or anything. You want to make sure that, oh, we got a dirty, who cares? Take it off, lay down. There's another clean sheet under there. So that's another huge thing. And I think that's pretty much it. The rest is just for you. Have a tripod. He's gonna probably set up another tripod. He has one of his cameras already set up there. This one we kind of use all the time anyway, so it's like always available. And yeah, have your snacks available.
And then we think we're ready, but we're probably not.
There's always something you don't think of last minute. You're like, oh shit, we gotta do that. But that's pretty much what I can think of now.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? We kind of waited a little. 17, 16
Even though we
days
think he was gonna
right?
come early.
I know, and that's even worse because we thought he was like, we had it in our mind that he might come early, and we still didn't prepare early. But
We work better under pressure.
yes, yes, we
Let's say that.
more efficient. And then if your midwife does like prenatal checkups, she will be coming to me twice, and then me to her. But I won't go to her till like my 6-week postpartum. It's fine. So she'll come to me to monitor the baby and me and make sure my body's healing, no excessive bleeding or anything. But besides that, yeah, that's about it.
She did love the place. There's between all the plants and everything.
She loved the plant. She loved the feel of it. She's like, is this where you're birthing? Because this room is perfect. I'm like, yeah, there's seating all around. So she usually comes with a nurse. So it'll be like 2 of them. My husband will be here. We have his cousin coming. And then everyone else is kind of iffy whether they come or not. But it gives them all space to be sitting here. And yes, we are recording. That's why we have a tripod set up. Hopefully we get good footage. Our last one was a little Discovery Channel-ish.
Yeah. Too real.
A lot of editing because they were all up in my vagina. We told them this time, please do not do that. If you gotta come from the back, if you gotta
find angles.
like find angles where you ain't like, wow, I didn't know that existed. we don't.
But it was so hard for them because they're like watching as they're recording too. So it's like.
So then the camera starts to like drift and they're like. But anyways, we're hoping for better footage this time. So yeah, that's it. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm ready for him to be out. I want to wear decent clothes. I've been living in underwear and his shirts, and even some of his shirts are too short now, and I'm like, this is driving me nuts. You need to come out, boy. But that's a belly if you want to see it, by the way. Oh. He has dropped, so I have space here now, like between my boobs and my waist. When he drops, that means it could be weeks, could be days away, because his head is really low. But yeah, look at that. I'm so excited. He dropped. It's gonna happen. Anyways, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I wanted to do one since I had already done this before. The first time around, it's harder to like do these videos because you honestly don't know what to expect or what you really need. These are all things that you really need to be prepared for. So I hope it was helpful. If I left anything out or you have any other further questions, just comment below. I'm more than happy to help, or somebody else who had a home birth would probably be more than happy to help.
Another thing is important is coffee.
Coffee for everybody, yeah, because it could happen. I mean, with Lila, it was so long, but they say with your second it gets cut in half. But then even thinking about that, I'm like, that's still pretty fucking long. So coffee, guys, and snacks. Make sure you feed your people because you don't want anyone hangry. because then you're gonna be angry while you're in labor. So anyways, comment below, let us know what you think. Hashtag love it. It always encourages me. It helps the video. It helps with the algorithm. It's very supportive. I
Any
love
questions?
it. Any questions? Be sure to be subscribed. Hit the little bell right by the subscribe button so you're notified every time we post a video. And until next time, or Labor Day maybe, I don't know when we're going to see you guys again. Bye.